Magic here. This is should be episode 17. Um, so I have been doing stuff. And in fact, let me go ahead and show you a little bit of that. Let's see, molten brass. So I've got some brass here, and I stuck it back in here because I want to make a couple of things real quick so that I can show you what's going on with it. Quite a few of those that I can get. Let's see. I will need some obsidian. How much obsidian do I have left? I can always make more. Let's do two of these. All right. So I told you guys last time, I was gonna have something that I wanted to show you. So that's what we're gonna do now. And let's go back to... Oh, I guess I got all the glass out. I've got lots of gold. I've been definitely getting plenty of gold. So let's go ahead and pull those blocks out. Oh, and I need one more piece of obsidian. I almost forgot. And I need a book. I thought I had made one of these previously. Not the bone meal. I thought I had made one of these books previously, but I can't seem to find it. Let me just check again here real quick. No, that's not it. Obviously not in there. Nope. Okay, so there's a book I need to make. It requires gold ingot and a piece of obsidian, and that's the Extra Utilities 2 manual. And I just need to look real quick at the... Let me see if it shows it in here. Ender shard, glass cutter. We're going to be using a red orchid. There it is. The mechanical user, page 58. Unfortunately, there's no way to skip, so I'm just going to have to click here a few times. 58, I believe it was. So, attempt to use its items in its inventory in the world, or the equivalent of an empty hand. Configure this behavior to refine what exactly you wish the tile to do. Okay, so hopefully this will work the way I think it's going to. We'll get to that here in a moment. Before we do that, though, I want to go ahead and show you guys something here. So with these blank casts and some obsidian, so this is how you make the reinforcement modifier. Previously, you would just add a large obsidian plate to a tool in order to get the reinforcement modifier. That is no longer the case. So anyway, what I've been doing... and, I can always change the behavior of my tools, is I decided I wanted to throw some of that reinforcement on there. Now, when I started looking for the redstone that I went down and mined just previously, my durability was actually at about 590 something. So while just going along and mining, my durability went up. And the reason why it went up is because the Petramore on here... if we look here, the Petramore, it says that it literally wants to absorb stone for durability. So as I use it, it gains some of its durability is replenished, kind of like the old moss used to work, the ball of moss. But the ball of moss now requires experience in order to work. So what I did was I put 3 of these reinforcement modifiers on, giving me 20% chance for each level, which gives me a 60% chance now that it will not use durability. So if I mine one time and I get, 9 stone, that will repair some of the durability. I don't know exactly how much, and then there's a chance on the reinforcement that it won't use any durability for that that dig, basically. So if durability goes up, and no durability is used, then overall it will increase increase in durability. It'll basically repair itself. Now, I'm thinking of doing the same kind of thing here on my excavator, but my excavator doesn't actually mine stone, so I don't know if it would be effective at all. So probably one of the better things to do is to go ahead and just throw some of these reinforcement plates on, and I haven't used any modifiers on any of these yet. So if I put this on, that gives me a 20% chance not to use it, to use any durability, and now we're up to 40. So that, with the fact that it's got the ecological, meaning it will repair itself over time. Now remember, we're not increasing its durability so that it'll take longer to repair. We're just increasing the probability that it won't use any durability during its mining action. So we've got that. There's a couple of other things that we're going to look at. Let's see. I believe I put them in here. Yes. So we've got some redstone torches. Goody. Let's go on over to the workshop, which I guess is the proper name for this building over here. So over here in the workshop, I still haven't fixed the lights yet, but that's coming very, very soon. So you can see now we've got over 2 stacks of redstone, whereas previously we had like 2 redstone. Not literally, but it kind of felt that way. Okay, so I'm also going to need some stone here. I believe I need 3. And one of the things we're going to make is that one block that we just looked up, which is... no, it's not on here. The redstone breaker, that's one of the ones that I wanted to try building here. So we need to make some of these HV connectors. So we need hardened clay and some aluminium ingots. Now we should still have some aluminium ingots over here. Yes, we still have 6. And we need 3, I believe. So let's get back to, and I just want to see if this works as a switch for what I want to do. So the redstone repeater, that was why I went and I grabbed those torches there. Might as well use them for something. Okay, here we are. We need to make some of these, so I'll need to go get some hardened clay. Where did I leave that? I know I had a bunch and I washed it. Do you guys remember that when I washed it? Goodness, now I'm gonna have to see where I left it, because I know I had a bunch. That's something that I should have paid more attention to where it was, because it's not going to be over here. All right, let's go find our clay. That I may have left over here. That's my bad. I'm sorry. I thought that I had it sitting over there. Clouds? No, not clouds. We want clay. Did I leave any in here? I might have. Oh, I've got 2 hardened clay left. Okay, and I need a total of 4. So let's go find some more of the regular hardened clay. Oh, there's orange hardened clay. So all I have to do is wash that. So in order to wash that, we just need some water. And I don't have any water left over here. Okay, let's go get some water. Thankfully, water's not that far away. Goody. So, I'm definitely going to need to get a bucket or a drum for water again. Okay, so now we want to choose the water and pour that onto our hardened clay, our, what is that, was it brown hardened clay or orange hardened clay, I think it was. Okay, there it is. Now we've got the 4 hardened clay that we need. So that allows us to make these, and so we should be ready. All right. So there we go. Let's go ahead and make a set of those HV wires. And the next thing we need is 4 iron. Oh, I've only got 3 iron there. Well, let's go grab another piece of iron real quick. Okay, 10 ingots, 9 left. Okay, there we are. So we now have a redstone breaker, and we've got a couple of these extra HV wire connectors for, you know, if we ever get around to doing that. So the other thing that I want to make is the, what's it called? No, it wasn't called manual. It was, well, let's just do, mechanical user. So we need a dropper, resonating redstone crystal, and a lever. All right, well, we have no levers in my inventory at the moment. What do I have in here? Still don't know why that thing picks up dirt. I'll have to change that. I've got the dropper, I've got the redstone. I think the levers are over here. Yes, there they are. Lever. Wrong lever. No, this is the right lever. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our Tesla coil. And there's something that a couple of things that I want to try out. And I forgot my golden bag. So one thing that I noticed is, and I still haven't reported this because I need to test it in basically vanilla with just extra utilities and see if the same behavior happens. Anytime I go into creative mode, all the contents of my bag of holding disappear. And so there have been a couple of times when I've needed to, such as when, like with the conveyor. So that conveyor, for some reason, when I broke it, it showed up as a conveyor.name.this.that and is no longer usable. And so in order for me to replace it, I need to go into creative mode. Well, if I do that and I have this golden bag of holding in my inventory and there's anything in it, then everything in it will disappear. And I don't know why. So we're going to turn that off and let's see, can I get a, there we go. And there's 1 or 2 things that we need in here. There's the redstone wire, the connector. All right, that should be all we need. And is there somebody actually in here? Yeah, there is. All right, come on, get over here. So I don't know that this was actually doing anything while I was gone other than just running. And you can see that the power level, it's low on rotten flesh. What does that mean? Well, that means that I probably need to do something else in order to try to make this work. And what that's going to be is this block here. Does this thing need power? Generic click, right click, random slot. So always on, redstone on, off, pulse always on. So I believe if I put that there, it is going to try to attack, but it says it needs grid power. So I think we're going to want like a redstone on option. And do I have, I only brought 1 of those, didn't I? I only brought 1 lever. Why did I do that? So if I set this for a redstone on, then what I'm going to need to do, I need to get something called grid power. So that's something we're going to take care of as soon as we get upstairs. In the meantime, let's try this relay thing that that I've been trying to do. So we're going to turn that off because I want to get in here and see if I can put this redstone breaker in to this location. Now it looks like I might be able to add one of those to it. And then we're going to break that, and it's going to fall down underneath just like it's supposed to do. And we attach that to there, and let's try our redstone here. And so it looks like, oh, you know what, I probably just attach directly to it then, don't I? Grab that back. Okay, where'd that breaker go? Oops. So what it looks like to me is that it would go sideways. Like, oh, come on, turn sideways for me. Give me engineer's hammer. So, okay. I hate it when I do that. Where did it go? Did it fall down into there? Oh, great, I'm turning it because I've got this thing in my hand. Okay. Okay, no, there's the bag. Don't do that. Don't do like I just did. All right, so can I turn it? Okay, there we go. So you cannot attach this wire here, but it's a redstone breaker. So does it attach here? So what does it do then? You don't attach a redstone wire to it, but it's a redstone breaker. Okay, are you sure? Okay, tearing that. Man, one of these days this is going to work. All right, so if this actually does not work, then we've got one other option, I think. No. How about... Okay, it doesn't want to place. Why don't you want to place? You know, maybe if I put it there. Let's see, then it's not going to affect this. Nope, still not working. And for some reason I can't place it actually on that block. That's weird. Alright, somebody smarter than me needs to tell me how to make this thing work. Yeah, that's so disappointing, man. I just, for some reason, I can't seem to get it to work. So, I would say that it was a waste of redstone, but I actually went and got enough that I don't feel like it is. The only thing that kind of makes me feel like it was a waste was the time of trying to get this thing on here again and again. And then we've got one more of these, which needs to go... there. Alright, so let's go and get our lever back onto here. And then we're going to need to go get some of this, what's called GP, which is grid power. What is grid power? Well, I haven't actually used it, but I've done a little bit of reading, and in fact, we have the book for it. So what I can do is, where did I put the book? There it is. So if we look at grid power here, it's only on page 8, so that's not very far. So it has a passive power system. It does not need fuel. Each generator produces power passively from the environment. There are no wires. You can place energy generators and users of energy anywhere in any dimension, and they will access the player's energy grid automatically. Personal grids. Each power grid is unique to each player. These cannot be separated out, but 2 players can merge their grids together. To be implemented. That doesn't work yet. You cannot store power. Any power you create must be used or it is wasted. If you do not have enough power to meet requirements, then everything fails. Okay, so I'm not sure how much grid power this thing is going to need, but it apparently needs some. So let's go upstairs. And the plan then is going to be to use grid power to chop up bad guys. Ah! Oh my goodness, I fell in. That's not something that you want to hear somebody say. Oops, I fell in. That's never a good thing to hear. Okay, so let me just go and sleep through the night here real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at what makes grid power. So the easiest way to figure that out is to look here. Where is it? So this battery requires 4 grid power, and it stores and transfers RF. Well, we're not going to be dealing with RF here, so I know there are solar and lunar panels which create grid power. So probably just a solar panel would be enough, but we need 3 lapis, some polished stone, and we have 1 resonating redstone crystal left. So if we're going to make this, but it would give us 3. What do we need for polished stone? Just stone bricks? Okay, so we need 3 lapis. Do we have any lapis? I know I picked some up. I just don't know where it is. 3 lapis, huh? I thought I had picked up at least 3. I did get a couple of diamonds while I was down getting the redstone. Maybe I don't have lapis yet. Okay. What else is there? There's also a wind generator, I think. Let's take a look. So if I look at this, it says, okay, yeah, there's the windmill and a water mill. And isn't there also like a fire one or something? There's one for lava, I think. Where was that? I know I saw it. So wind, water, solar, manual, lunar. Where was it? Maybe it didn't make GP. Maybe it was something else that I was thinking of. All right, well, let's take a look at water mill, adjacent flowing water blocks, or a windmill. Power boosted by rain. North and south blocks must be clear. Ooh, we need a redstone gear. And, of course, one of these. Stone burnt is just the polished stone and then cook it. Let's see. And this gear... Oh, well, that's not too bad. Man, I swear there was one that said it was for lava. Let me do a quick check. Yeah, lava mill. There we go. Gives 2 GP when adjacent to lava. So with one of these, I can put 4 blocks of lava adjacent to it. That's probably going to be the best way to do it. And it gives 2 when adjacent to lava. So I don't know if having 4 blocks would make it give 8. I think this thing here is only going to give 2. So perhaps 1 block of lava would be able to power 4 lava mills. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Gold, so some stone burnt. We just need some polished stone. All right, we can do this. And I think we can probably do this in the next 5 minutes as well. So let's get some of these. And what do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, huh? Okay. Oh, because you get 4. Okay, my bad. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, how do I... Don't I just have to cook it? Did I read something wrong? Polished stone. Oh, what's a resonator? No! Okay, and it probably needs GP to run, no, with my luck, which means I'd have to make the manual one anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna need to find myself another resonating redstone crystal. So let's see about making this resonator. A block of coal, some iron ingots. Well, a block of coal, that's not going to be very difficult at all. Block of coal. I've already got redstone on me. Oh man. Let's put this polished stone away. So the choices are either make the resonator, which I'm going to need anyway, and the one thing I don't have in here is obsidian. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for some lapis, though. I'm always on the lookout for that. That's one of my favorite things to find because it's rare and extremely valuable, it seems. So that goes there. Yeah, I'm totally screwing this thing up, aren't I? So a block of coal. Why did I go get obsidian? Because I thought I needed that, but no. Let's see. The resonator. Okay, so I just need 5 iron ingots. Not too bad. All right. Okay, there is our resonator. When I hold it, it's probably going to say it needs GP, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Why does it need grid power? This is basically, I think, to force me to make the manual... what is that thing called? The manual mill, which is polished stone. Yeah, I'm going to need more resonating redstone crystals. So I'm not going to be able to finish that today. Well, when I say today, I mean in this this session. So I'm obviously going to... Wait a second. There is another option. What do I need to make a glass cutter? I can do that. Give me... Cook up some more iron. I have not gone crazy. I mean it. What do I have iron-wise in here? Anything? No. Okay, it could be worse. Things could always be worse. All right, let me get this polished stone here. And we need an ender pearl. So the first thing I need to do is make a glass cutter. Oh, that one ran out. Okay. What's I cooking there? Seriously, come on. Yeah, let that go. Okay, I'm done. So I need this glass cutter. I need 3. So we're going to take a glass cutter and an ender pearl, which is going to give us 8 ender shards. So with ender shards, we can make resonating redstone crystals. Or a screen. That's the only other thing that can be made with it. So we're going to make 8 of these. So now I don't have to go hunting for them. So now what we can do, I'm not sure if this needed iron or not, but I know this was in here. So where is that manual? Okay, so we just need to make this. And I'm running out of room in my inventory, of course. Okay, a manual mill. There we go. So we're going to take this manual mill, and it can, according to the instructions, go anywhere. So all I have to do is this. Power generating 15. I have 0 of 15. So if I look at this, oh, so when I stop is, okay, then it'll get transferred. So I need how many of these? I needed 8, right? Or 7. So if I put these into here, it says, oh, there's no power. I don't know how I get 0.04, but if I right-click that, it's just going to keep going probably until I get all of what I need. I'm not quite sure how it all works. Okay, that gives us 1. See, now the thing down below, oh, maybe it needs 15 for each time this thing runs. I have no idea. Let's take a look. Oh, it's got speed upgrades. Okay, so it kind of stores the power here. So if I do that, what does that put us at? So now I've got 408. This is interesting. This is the first time I've ever used it. And all I have to do is right-click one time and it keeps running. It keeps my hand right-clicking it, basically. So let's see how that looks. There's 5. So it seems like it goes up to 7 out of 15. So I'm not sure why it says 15. But let's see. Okay, there is that. I'm probably going to want to turn off. I don't know. Can I put a lever on the resonator to make it not work? What I mean by that is if I'm going to be running something. Nope, I can't attach it. So it means I probably can't turn it off. So let's just pick it up so I don't have to worry about it. And so the next thing we were going to do is using this make the lava mill. So what happened to that gold ingot I had? I swear I had a gold ingot. Did it perhaps go into here? Yes, my inventory must have been full at the time. Okay, so we are going to make a lava mill. Well, that makes me happy. So, all of our lava is out here in this barrel. And let's just grab a bucket because there's nothing underneath here. It's all open space. So where do we want to do this? Let's do it... Let's go down to here, I suppose. No, definitely not there. We're going to do it in kind of a funky way, right? Well, down a level, but no further down than this. Let's put it here, and then we're going to put some dirt around it like this, because this is just to test it out. I'm going to put that there, and we can see generating 2. There's no power on the grid because nothing is using power. So now, let's go back to... Oh man, I went way over time. Let's go back to our... what is that thing? The mechanical user. I believe that's what it was called. Okay. Let's go look at our mechanical user here. And if I do that, there is grid power. Why you no work? Should be working. Why is it not working? Just use item is all I want it to do. It says there's no grid power. Why is there no grid power? Do I need to configure something? Shouldn't it just work? Come on, man. It's a lava generator. Lava mill, as it says. Why is it not working? I'm getting so hungry. I need to eat a baked potato. I guess that's my fault for not right-clicking on it first to see if it had options. I mean, what kind of options should it have? Turn it on, right? Or just put lava next to it, and that makes it work. Right? Okay. Yeah, that didn't do anything. There's lava there. Okay, I need to stand up here. Alright, let's take a look at the book. Quickly. Power grid, lava mill 16. Does not use up the lava, generates GP when placed next to lava. It's next to lava. Whoa. Why does the tooltip say it's a solar panel? Let's take a look. This says lava mill. Okay, but when I placed it, it said it was a solar panel. No power used or generated. Do I still have this thing? I don't really know what this wrench does. I haven't really found it useful in any way. So what is it? Is it a lava mill? Let's put the resonator back out and see. This is really weird. Power generating 2. No power used or generated. Grid power 0 of 2. Why is that? I don't need to link things to make them work. It says it can be any distance, even across dimensions. Let me try one more thing while I'm here, and then I'll see what I might need to do to get this to work. So I'm going to put another piece of polished stone in that resonator, and then see if this thing will start using the power of Grayskull. Okay, so it's using it. Okay, so now it says that it's making power. Okay. Grid is overloaded. So now all of a sudden the thing down below is working? Is that what that means? Let's see. Fire mill, lava mill gives 2. So I think if I were to go and right click this thing over here, it'll generate enough power. So it says of 17 now instead of 15. So now I'm making 0. I don't really get that. Obviously the stone up here finished and is now stone burnt. For some reason that thing doesn't want to swing the sword. I'll have to figure out what I need to do for that. So I'm gonna have to cut it here, guys. I am way over my 30 minutes. So thank you for hanging out. Thanks for watching. If you've got any information on that, let me know. There's either something I'm missing or something just isn't working right. So with that, thanks again, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.